Check 1 2. Check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Saturday night. It's time trial time. We're just getting used to Saturday nights on the agenda. It's time to take down this week's time trial and next week's. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Kenneth. Welcome to the channel. I've seen Wilkie on Twitch. I still can't get the chat from YouTube to Twitch. Twitch seemed to say no, which is a real frustration. So just have to keep my eyes that way to make sure when anybody pops in, we can see them. Have we got audio? We have, I hope. Yeah, we've got audio from the game. So there's 2 time trials today. We've got last week's Daytona and the new Brands Hatch on the full circuit. We have just the added complication of the fact that we were in the top 500 of Daytona, and we've slipped a little bit. There's 4 days to go. We're still in the top 1.51% on time, so I'm wondering if we can get a 44. A 44 would be really good. A 44 would put us into the top 5, look. At least a 44 would put us in the top 6 with Big Bad Barry there just sneaking in. I noticed people have used the Genesis there. There's one Genesis there on a 44.9, and I've not tried the Genesis. I'm there on the Alpha. I'm good, Wilkie, thank you. It's Saturday night. I've just rammed some dinner down my throat. We've been out all day looking for houses, because we might be moving. We'll find out next week if this person wants to buy the house or not. And if they do, it's all go. So busy day today. We've driven a fair bit. We've been over in Sheffield. We've been over near Scunthorpe. Went to look at a really nice house, but what we realise is it's just too far away, and we're not able to travel that kind of distance daily. Kenneth has golded all the Master S licenses. All that's left is the International A test. Congratulations. Go get it done. Which one's the International A8? I'm not sure. Kind of says to me that's the one with the 962. Got Daytona on. It's also on YouTube. Well done, that man. Good evening, Dorian. Welcome. So I think we're going to start at the other one, and we're going to give Brands Hatch a real good dig. Big update day. The update's coming on Thursday. We've seen the silhouettes. Let's go and see the silhouette and see what we can see. There we go. Mikey posted it for us earlier. 90s Formula 1 car. You meant the master one, the LP400 Countach at Grand Valley. Tricky one. That's a very tricky one. It took me a little while to get that one done, but it is possible. We've got the Ioniq 5. What else have we got? I don't know. I thought it looked like a VW. I thought it looked like a Volvo T850 or 850T, but it's not, isn't it? It also looks like a PT Cruiser, but it's not. Somebody says it's a Civic, which is interesting. But yeah, there's the 4 cars, but I don't think that's everything for the update. I think there's more. So as I said, is that the 850 touring car? But and then some people say it's a Civic, but I think it's here. They say it's an AH bodied Honda Civic, or the Sporty SI model, exaggerated front bumper. Some people say it's a first generation CHR. We'll see. The F1. Well, we've had the car before, haven't we? We've had it in it's just a port over from GT Sport, I think. So happy days. Right, what car is this? Let's rent one. Let's see where we've got to go. Well, Sammy's, of course, is top with a 36.8. What's the time? 38.9. Ooh, top 20. Big Popper is just outside. Nando's just in. Thank you, Omega. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like, folks. Who's in? Olive's in. Fatman's in. Az is in. 420's in. Rapid's in. Triple's in. Lee's in. Oh, Average Dad. Look at this. Hayden with both his accounts in the door. And they're all using Ferrari. So I'm going to be using a red one. Unless it comes in multiple other colours. Just, oh, look at that. Red car and the blue car had a race. So let's do the blue car first, shall we? In the dark. Can't get close to my ghost. It's a really tough one. I do have a couple. I think the best one to probably watch would be the one where I did like the speed run and tried to do them all in one hit. But it took a few goes, but it is an easy one. Did it live on the channel, didn't I? It was a toughie. Settings, what we're going to use then today. I think you can all guess what we're going to start with. Assists will be traction control 1, default ABS, counter steer assistance on strong. Controller settings, everything is as set. We've got 8 and 6. Ghost settings, I'm going to be at 0.9. So 138.9. Let's go and put in a couple of banker laps. As you'll notice, no new chair yet. Not happened. It doesn't like to slow. It's on sports hard, so not a massive amount of traction. We normally brake at the second sign. I want to do that in fourth gear really, but couldn't get it to dive in. This is the hardest corner on the track, this one here. Knowing when to brake and when to accelerate to turn up the hill. It'd be really good to get your head in the frame by doing the circuit experience. And I believe there's also a license test in the Radical SR3 where you do a lap here, isn't there? Good plan, Kenneth, good plan. There's 40 something million available for doing all the experience circuit experiences. They'll get you some money for the electric cars for sure. Quicker. A couple of seconds down, look. It was a nice smooth lap, that. Really nice smooth lap. Ooh. This is going to be one of those tests where we... Good evening, Azza, welcome. This is going to be one of those tests where we have to brake early, get the car settled and ready, and then accelerate as early as you can. Try and carry as much speed as possible. Good evening, Damo, welcome. gain on the Ghost here because he slowed excessively. Didn't get the corner right. Looked to be progressing quite well. Now, I've driven this car in real life. My 21st birthday, my wife bought for me a car experience to drive two Ferraris, like a track day kind of thing, with Everyman Racing, where we went at the start of the year this year to do the day out with JB. So I drove a Testarossa back in 97, 98, something like that. I found the car really, really small. I was just reading in chat, Kenneth had 36 million from Circuit Experiences. Well worth it. Rolled the curb a bit, we're a second down. Was that one mistake? I haven't even thought about revving it out yet or short shifting. Good evening, Samster. It's a bit of a lively one. We're only 2 laps in. See how long it takes Sam to give us some advice. He's normally dead keen to share. Let me know how he's done it. Trying it the thrashing way to start with. Let's see if we can catch that Ghost. It's a really smooth circuit actually, Brands Hatch. It doesn't have much in the way of bumpiness. Kind of making our way steadily. We're almost 2 seconds away, so we've got time to make up, and loads of it. Gear change. Using the other gear to help slow the car, which doesn't work. So 1.5 seconds away now. I'm just wondering, because I had to update my wheel to put it on the PC, whether I have lost my settings because the PC reset them maybe. I don't know. Got a long way to go. We're not gaining a massive amount. Losing a bit more than we're gaining. banzai in those apexes. Get into comfortable cut in the apex big time. It's a tricky little track, this one. Just found some time sliding into the corner there. Just dabbed the brake rather than actually used it. Must be 139.5, 139.3, that's alright. Bit of a jump, so half a second away now from the Infernal Gold. Blew that first corner. I'm just trying to look down and see how much ABS I'm bringing in. Massive amount, just the very end of the stroke, excuse the phrase. Track feels like it's clouding over. I don't think it'll move much, maybe. The guys that set the time look like they've set an absolute boner. That makes sense. The top ain't moving much, maybe. The fastest time is very fast, I would suggest. Already. Got out of shape there very quickly, didn't they? So my optimal's 39.2, so we really haven't set the place on fire yet, have we? Good 36 something, aren't you, Sam? 36 something. I'd like to be in fourth gear coming up that hill. Last update for GT7 was end of November, I think. You're doing well, you're progressing well through the game, considering if you've only had it a month, you're doing okay. You just need to put wheel hours in or controller hours in, whichever one you've got. Once you've really got the feel for it, got the hang of it, you then learning circuits and really are at a point of just gaining the confidence to be fast. We lost all the time coming through there, look, didn't we just look? We got half a second at the start of the circuit. That's a frustration. Half a second at the start, we need it at the back. Front end just locked up then. Certainly been a while since we've had a decent update, as in a substantial one. No, good. Wheels are a good step. Doesn't matter what wheel it is normally when you start. It's only when you know you want to get good and you know you're going to invest time in the game and want to have a real good thrash at things, do you then need to purchase anything more. Losing time through there, look. 10th. Fat Man on. Yes, he has. Good evening, Fat Man. Welcome. Oh, we're just going to sneak a little bit of a faster lap in here. There we go. And then we've got a fast out and a slow end. So if we can stay with our ghost over the first part of the track, we've then got a chance of... So 38.4 is our optimal now. Naturally aspirated this thing. I was just looking for some boost to try and push me up the hill, but there isn't going to be any. Down. That's where we lost the time last lap. This is going to be close. 38.8. 9 laps. To be close, I don't think that is. I think that's just outside. That's like half a tenth outside, I think. Try and really hone a lap here. Try and get a good one in. I feel we're at the point of changing to a red car, a red car. Let's see if we can get a bit of ghost racing going on. Now we're very close to catching it. Master 300 RS, that'll do. Do the job. Thank you, Scamster. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Slow in like that. That's a good phrase, I like that. Whilst I appreciate Wilkie's candidness there with fast in, fast out. Whee, there we go. The this game doesn't seem to like that, unfortunately. It seems to like the slow in, fast out. It certainly does. Just answering a text based on last night's race. Okay, so it's my way of dropping likes on racing channels. It's warm in here tonight. I'm probably going to have to open a window and put the aircon on. It's cold outside. So where are we? 1:38.421 with my fastest laps on lap 9. That's it. But we're just outside, I think. I don't think. Oh no, we're gold. Look at that. Look, we're gold after 9 laps. Happy days. Cheers, everybody. Make sure we've got some refreshments on the go. If you see what I mean. Top 5,000 then. Ranking board. We'll be in the top 20. One should be. No, we're the 21st. So we squeezed in just above Big Popper. That's not easy to do. Thank you, guys. We're going to change the car now and go for a red one. I need to save that. Oh, I've done it. I've not saved the replay. I'm a nerd. Oh, I hate myself. Hate myself. Never mind. We'll get there. Of all the routines I have, that's the one I detest the most when I forget it. Doesn't matter, we've got gold. Let's go and do it anyway. Let's go and do it again. For those who don't normally watch us, at this point in time, we are normally attempting to get the gold is the first thing, find the way, and as you saw there, it's just about lapping, chasing the ghost. And at the point where we then have the gold, we then try and beat that, and we'll normally stick with the rental car as far as we can go, and then we'll try and switch to our own owned car and change some setup things. So I don't know if I did save the ghost. I hope I did. I didn't. I know I didn't. Ghost settings, load ghost, open. No, I didn't save one. Ah, I hate myself. Never mind. Let's go. Let's do it again. We haven't got a good ghost to chase now. It's a frustration. We'll sort it though. When we started, the biggest test you had was the S10 was at Spa on a wet dry line, which was a challenge. So we've just got to very quickly try and get back up to speed and try and catch up to where we were. Normally when I forget to save the ghost, we spend a couple of hours trying to beat the gold time again. But I'm hoping now we're in the red one, we should be able to go a little bit faster, because red's always faster than blue, isn't it? And then, well, except when it comes to a Big Popper livery, which is blue. The fastest liveries on the planet. Slow in, hit the apex, cut the corner as much as you can, get the gas on early. The faster you're going out of a corner, the quicker you're arriving at the next one. Mr. Lofthouse Young Simon, welcome. Oh no. It's a red lap. Got on the gas way too early and powered it out onto the grass there. That was a shame. Can't believe I forgot to save that goes, that's going to eat into me. Trying to apply myself for the next lap and get this done. The key for that corner there is that braking marker. What I don't understand is why the signs are the wrong way round. Coming up to the signs, they're the wrong way round, are they? They're not. It's 3-2-1, isn't it? That's what they're showing, 3-2-1. I thought it was the stick. However, because it doesn't show anything more when you go past it the other way. Yeah, they're just showing 3-2-1. No, 50, 100, 150. 3-2-1 is what you get. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. On the gas early. There you go, that's how it works. So much more speed when you let the car roll into the corner and then hit the gas early. Look at us just overtake the car, whole car length. Shouldn't let the car slide quite so much. He's faster than us, the Ghost, at this moment in time. Just before the 50 is the breaking point, or the 1, sorry. Just before the 1. .4 away. So half a second we've got to catch over the next 3/4 of a lap. You've really got some runoff room as well at this circuit. You really have to let it run a little bit. I think you really have to. You can let it run out quite a little bit. There's no detriment. The track boundaries or the boundary markers or the track limit penalties don't cut in until the very edge of the runoff. So you're all right here. You can actually steal a bit if you want to or need to. Banzai this a little bit more than we did last time. Opposite lock everywhere. And we overshot there, that's terrible. Too much. Let's give it another go. We'll be changing back to a blue car in a minute. Not going to get across the start line as quick as we want to. We were a bit slow and lazy out of that last corner. I've had to lift off the throttle and the brake. Lost a tenth coming out of there. Almost, well, we have made it up already. There we go. And we're really through that corner really well. Just missed the gear change. We've got to hit the change before 7,000 RPM. Just braking before that white sign on the right, before the last braking marker. 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths, 3.5 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, come on. That'll be a 38 something, 38.993. We're in the gravel, but it hasn't cut us off. As I said just a minute ago, you can really go to the excess. So my brain's now thinking about what we can do to this car on our privately owned one, our personal car. What can we do to make it faster? Well, I think wide wheels will definitely help with grip, contact patch. I don't know whether any of the aero things will assist. But the only thing technically can use are the wheels to make any sort of change. So, as we howl around here, I'm hoping most of you are actually giving this a good bash, seeing where you can get. Or if you're watching, like Scampy, I'm trying to get that out of my mouth. Like trying to say Scampy is working, so he'll be avidly watching his computer screens for work. He's glancing at this out the corner of his eye. Just missed out there. So we were faster through start finish there, which was great. Half a second, absolutely, my friend. One focus on the job, the other rest of the focus on the entertainment. That was slow out there, wasn't it? Look. Slow up the hill. Let's see if we can hold this though all the way to the end, and that will give us a decent finish. Nice little drift from Magnum PI there. We lost a little bit there, didn't we? Running over that right-hand curve didn't help us. A little bit of slip helped. 261, 259, 25. Is that going to be enough to improve? It is. That's the best time yet of the day. .38.7, a little improvement. We were well slow up there last time. We've just taken a tenth out of him from the exit in the corner, but be able to improve on that through the rest of the corner. We lost a little bit. Try to straighten it out. Yeah. Right, let's save that ghost this time. It only took 7 laps to do it this time. And a 4-star roulette ticket. Blaney, welcome back. Oh, have you been unwell? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're better. It's my missus is currently under the weather, big time. We've jumped 1,400 places there with that gain of 0.2. So we should be relatively safe, I think, in there. Oh, it was 138.905, so we're well safe. Now we're relatively more safe, I think. I do think there's a little more in this, so we will attempt to see just how far we can go, that little bit further. Now we've come out, we're going to go back in, change cars again, change colour, give ourselves a bit of a race, see what we can do. A bit of entertainment for me. A rental car, this one, that one. We'll go the yellow one this time, because we've done the blue one and we messed up with the blue one, so we'll just see if we can beat the red car. Just try and push a little bit. Ghost settings. That one. I'd like to say a 37 should be possible with this kind of car. So just need to find the technique to just slide that a little bit quicker. I don't know if it's a short shifter, I don't know if that's going to help me a little bit rather than revving it out. Felt we were on the throttle much earlier there. Trying to tell me there that I'm safe, I think we are. I don't think there's much to push, but what we're going to try and do is try and just challenge the friends list a little bit. Gear slamming probably would have gone quicker and better in 4th, to be honest, then we wouldn't have that change up. So going to try next lap to try and hold that 4th and see if we can get it round the corner. The gear change is your enemy here. Well, most circuits in this game, to be honest. The more you change gear, the slower you're going to be. This being a manual gated box, I'm guessing the gear change is really slow. Older car. So the more time you're on the power, you're up towards 37.4 nicely, if you can put it all together. So the yellow ghost is there now, chasing the red one. He actually gets ahead, look, there, going under the bridge. One of my favourite bits of time trialing is to watch the ghost race. should see the yellow ghost. Try and catch the red one down here. It's not doing it though, and I'm back on time. I'm definitely back down. I'm going to keep it at 4th. See if that helps. Look, it did. The timer is against my ghost, not against the fastest lap, so it's a little bit of a brain bender that you're actually, the time is my yellow ghost, not my red one. Well, this should be a blow pass, definitely. We should be in there. 38.4, 90. The yellow car's faster than the red one. .365 up. Come on, don't lose too much time. We're going to keep it in 4th at this corner up here. As we wash out wide, slow to time. Like that. Shame. Gotta learn to fly that apex. So I'm just a whole second, 1.1 behind Lee now. Lee was up in something like 4th or 5th place on the friends list, I think. I think this yellow car is capable of 38 dead, 37.9 in the hands of this grey-haired old dude. We left it in 3rd, kind of did okay. Better this time. Ish, not so great. Stole a bit more, but slow to actually earn that profit. 0.68 down, look, we've lost it all. Look how far the yellow ghost broke away from the red one. And we lost 0.6, we're going to lose a whole 10th right at the end. Oh, it's a challenge when you've got a much faster ghost at the end of the lap. It's easy at the start to gain time. Let's go and save that ghost. 38.490. Optimal 37.996. That's where we were heading. Definitely where we were heading. Into the top 2,000. Happy days. 2.57. So we're on our way. Doing what we need to. What colour next? so we can differentiate between the two. Give us a colour. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh my word. I knew that was coming. Cool. YouTube's way behind, isn't it? Is YouTube behind? It is. I'm still on the lap. Ah, it's buffered back for some reason. There it is, we're sneezing. Right. It's paused. Why is it paused? There we go. Yeah, this one. Rental. Black. Black screen. Black. You want me to choose black car? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take a black one. Black's the fastest. Look, that's what Sam is using. Where are we? Are we still 17? Just dipped above Olive, just behind Azza. Making way up. Making way. Black one next, he says. Black versus yellow. Nero or Nero Mezzalazzo. Mezzazzato? Mezzalazzo? Whatever that said. No idea. Just on a 38,188. Impressivo. Keep going, fat man. Yes, that is good. We will attempt to catch you up. We're in the black one then, so. My message question of Fat Man was that, is in that a rental or is that your own car? It's the yellow ghost, there we go. Oh, got dirty tyres, I'm sure of it. This black one feels definitely faster. Your car, excellent. I think there's more time in it with a few modifications. Getting away from it. We'll have a black ghost any second, and then we'll use the black ghost to catch the yellow ghost. Brake pedal just gave a massive creak as I was just on the pedal then. I think it's time to do a bit of brake maintenance. But we need to grease it up a little bit. Can't see the apex through the ghost. It'll get to a point where every lap you do will be well inside the gold, and you'll just find you naturally beating. Look how far the black ghost is in front of the yellow. So it just goes to show how slow the yellow ghost was into that first complex of corners. Look how quick he is, isn't it? That was that last lap. We lost so much time. But then the yellow ghost is really good through latter half of the circuit. Our optimal's now a 38.373, which is just slower than it was earlier after 9 laps. So I'm pretty sure it's some of the gear changes that we're losing time on, because I have a nasty habit of dropping a gear lower than I should be. It's a conscious thing it's an unconscious change down to make sure the car's stable in the corner and ready to go. But I'm scrubbing speed off, and I'm putting gear changes in that prevent the car from accelerating for those fractions of a second, which unbelievably loses a massive amount of time. I just have more confidence, need to have more confidence in the gear that I'm going into the corner in. I'd like that one to be 4th, I think. If we get the car to go through there in 4th gear, we would be awesomely good. I think that should be a 3rd gear as well, maybe. 3rd gear through. This is definitely a 3rd gear through. Shouldn't ever change down to 2nd. Third gear through, we're not 2nd gear. Don't change gear until much later in the straight. We're going to be somewhere around the yellow ghost time, 38.5, 38.6, 38.3. Oh, that's an improvement. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the black car proves to be that little bit faster. Leave it in 3rd. Gonna brake that little bit earlier for that corner, I think. Not gonna change gear at all there. The less gear changes to make, the less time you are off the throttle. And I think it goes for most styles of racing, to be honest. In an older car like this, stick shift, a manual with a really slow clutch process, you will gain massive benefits by just being in a higher gear going into and out the corner. Yeah, I'm just going to improve a little bit here. I'm just talking myself out of it, I think. Come on. Pushing for 37. It's a real late apex. You've got to hold the car right out to the right hand side. Late apex on there just to bring the car back in and get up the hill with one throttle input. You don't really need to be on and off the throttle. We lost all the time coming through there, didn't we? Look, we lost half a second. I think I've left it too late to gain it back. I was thinking about something else and not racing at the time. My brain wandered. That's a shame. Right, let's see if we can do this now. We've seen we can be well up in the first half. Grip then. Don't get it to grip into the corner then either. Right. We beat it by a fraction. 38.3, happy days. 38.063. Look, we are pushing. We're definitely pushing to where we want to be. 1546. So we're now just above 420, approaching the top 10. Fat Man is just hanging outside the top 10 there. We're on our way. So it's time to change to our own car, and we'll go and modify a little bit. Testarossa Ferrari. Sports Hards. I don't know if I've ever driven it in the game. Maybe. Let's see. Let's go and see what we've got. And got to choose a colour. Manufacturer. Flipping neck Ferrari. Gone all wonky with me alphabet. Testarossa. When did we buy it? There we go, we own a black one. It actually looks like graphite grey, look. It's a graphite coloured one. Didn't find own car any faster, okay. Wow. Well, first thing we're going to do is change the oil. Because, you know. Get a free wash with that as well. I don't think I've seen many grey. I've seen silver Ferraris, but never grey. Tasty colour though, isn't it? Look at those wheels. Low and sleek. Can't do any of the other stuff to it. Gonna go away from the standard wheel. What do we think? Something a bit more classic? Oh no. Bit racy? No. No. Oh no. They're quite Ferrari wheel, aren't they? It'd be ideal if we could find a three-spoke. A three-spoke. Like, it's 5-spoke but with 3 lines, 3 legs. Oh. I like those. They look to work for me. No, they're not right. They're not right. Multi-spoke's definitely not right. No. More time spent choosing wheels than racing. Well done, Widow. So, 16-inch, 17-inch. Now, we're going to stick with the 16s. Standard wide offset. Let's see what that does. Oh, it pushes the front width, look. Only the front width gets pushed. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. There's one little modification I want to make. For visual effects only. And if we don't find this any faster, then so be it. I need to get out of here before we do any body mods, any aero mods. I know people are screaming at the screen saying it doesn't do anything. I know it doesn't. But it's aesthetics. It's like wearing a pair of Nike trainers as opposed to Reebok. You feel better in the Nikes. Hey Randy, welcome. Hey, it's not a problem, Sleepless, thank you. There's absolutely zero modifications you can do to this bad boy, apart from massive wing Type 20M plates. Because what else are you going to do? Did find weak ABS better, but that might be just me. It's one thing to try. It is one thing to try, because this does ABS quite a lot, this car. Bonnet pins. Does it need bonnet pins? Oh, no, no, no. Rude. Tow hook. Where's it going to put it? Don't need one of them. Got Coast to Gold on the new TT. Well done. Well done. Yeah, close to gold. Well, hope if you watch with us, you might pick up a few tips to actually get you into gold, Randy. Shall we, when you say close to gold, shall we go and see if you're on my friends list? I don't want to shame you into joining my friends list. I'm sure you're already on it. I'm sure you are. This one. Let's see. Let's see where Randy is. Close to gold. There he is. He actually is close, look. 39.3 is not far away. He's only got to get above Big Popper and he's there. 39.1 gets you in. 38.8. You're almost there, Randy. Keep pushing. Sports Hards. Oh. Sports Hards. That's the ones. Thank you, Wilkie. You have an idea how to get the half a second? Excellent. Looks really weird with that wing on, doesn't it? Really. The Gold Monday when I get to it next. Yes. I've been at it. I've done 25 or so laps, Randy. It took me 10 laps to get gold. So I've only been at it an hour? Yeah, just over an hour. Just about an hour. Hey, you see that tow hook strap, you're thinking, yeah. It is like a tongue hanging out, isn't it? So, ghost settings. I'll chuck the ghost in. Our fastest, 38.376. And interesting that Lee said ABS weak gives him a bit more. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it does. You've done 2 hours. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, if you can follow the routine, follow the process, you've got the right route. This seems to have much more turning already. I can just feel it at the front end. It just seems to want to turn in that much. Bit slidey, but it's got turning. Grey versus black. Wanted that to be in third. I didn't want to change down. 37.3 weak. Okay. Give it a shot, see what it does. We should have more traction on the front end. Because we've got wider offset. Maybe the back end will be a bit more skittish. Very much more turning. Brakes feel better actually. On ABS week. First rolling lap we're going to be a little bit behind, but it feels good. It certainly does. Gold on the first lap. And we were faster, look. Faster than the Black Ghost with the big, we've got the big wing on. That's the easy way to identify who's going first. Gained a 10th there. .38.5 in the grass tracking. Three tenths down. We're on the way. Come on, boy. Try and smooth it out. Try and get the car really smooth. Oh, it just locked up on me coming into the corner. ABS week is, I thought was going good guns, but for some reason now the car is just locking up and shooting through the corners. I don't know what's going on. Something's changed. Two laps it was quite alright, and now it's just a sliding mess of poop. Has the temperature changed? It's not sunny, is it? It's grey and overcast. No confidence in the car now. 2 laps I was doing absolutely fine. And then that lap, just absolute junk. It's like a switch has been thrown and any sort of confidence I've got in it is just gone. That's what we're doing as. Chasing it, not racing it. That's 100% right. 100%. Lost the rhythm. taken all the brake marks out, which has absolutely destroyed our opportunity of finding a place to brake. We need to reset, I think. I think we do. I don't think I'm gonna. We're gonna take a retry. Seriously felt like the tyres overheated. I don't think I'm liking the ABS week. Just washed out going in then, the slug. That was not pleasant. Was there all the way until that final corner. Had probably 2/10 up. We were probably touching the edge of a 37. And then it just washed out on that final corner. Just braked too late, trying to push a little bit too hard. It shows we've got time in it. It shows it's there. 3.834 optimum. Get the car to come back. Look how far ahead the Grey Ghost is. 2.5 car lengths. Up to this point. We've got loads of time in this. Just need to do it. Let's do it then. Come on. In that final corner. Really got a trail brake out of those corners, or into the corner, sorry. Really got a trail brake. I'm faster than my Grey Ghost at this point. It's a little bit slow through the apex of the corner there. Slug. I followed my ghost too close. Went too wide. Lost it completely. We know we've got this, don't we? Come on. Trail braking is the real key thing. 2 turns down. Really got to let the brakes off and let the car roll. 3 tenths down to start with. Didn't mean to change down, that was a mental failure. Grey and overcast skies again. I wonder if the sky and the weather and the atmosphere and the temperature is all random or whether it's fixed and it's just done to kind of throw you off. But I wonder if it is variable. And every time you restart, the weather affects the temperature could be different. Let's see if I can just relax into this. Give it a moment, see what does. Turned in a little too early, I think. Coming back, time's almost there, look. Just a little bit behind. Too fast. I think Lee's right. It's your own car hasn't really... Well, I'm finding it's not. I'm not confident with it. I might change brakes back, to be honest. Change the brakes back. 384 isn't faster, is it? Optimal 37885. Look at that. The optimal's definitely better, but there's less chance of making a hit. Yeah, with 376 with just a fraction inside. See if the brakes are... That's right, do the optimal, I'll be happy. Yeah, the optimal's what we need. we start off with 2 ghosts now. Nice one, Lee. You're capable of being anything you want to be. It's just that you just can't get near it. Oh, shish kebab. Oof. Ooh, hey. That wasn't good. Never bothered being optimal. I'm too lazy. Too lazy. Going to hit a retry. Not having too much success here. This is my own car though, don't forget, so kind of information is the own car isn't brilliant. We've seen with the own car we can improve the optimal. Lee's optimal's down to 37.2, so he's getting faster. He's just hooking all those fastest elements together. Oh, we can't get the car to hook in there. We're braking far too late. Uncomfortable with the own car. It's not very good. 1,550th. Top 1,500 is about my bag, really. You know, if you're talking average sort of numbers, top 1,500 is kind of okay. But a lot of people get gold and give up. No, having the optimal though. Having the optimal, so no giving up. I'm not giving up, not by a long way. We are going to definitely attempt to really better where we are. We've got a lot of time there. We've got 2 hours. Definitely got 2 hours. It's just turning 10 o'clock. We can play this all day. It's a grey ghost, isn't it? So let's have a green one. We've not been in a green one. Let's have some drink. That might help. Position 75272. Well, here's the thing. I improved by 0.2 of a second and gained 1,500 places. So the closer you get to gold, the more you're going to increase places. As blue next. Okay. You'll find a lot of people get gold and give up. So if you just bust past gold, you can really jump up the points and gain a few. So you won't be far away. You're doing good, bro. You're doing good. You blame Digit. Well, there you go, you see. You will watch these really fast dudes. Black Ghost, my personal car didn't beat my rental gold, did it? Come on, get on. Absolutely, Randy. We've got good information that a 38.8 or lower will pretty much secure gold. Sammy came in and saw us earlier and dropped that little bombshell, which is good to know. 38.8 should secure gold. It's not going to move much more, they believe. But it can't move much more to only drop by like 0.2. In a few hours, that's the attitude. Give yourself a little break and then come back again. That can often change the mindset and settle the nerves and give your brain a chance to catch up. Totally understandable. Black car and the green car had a race. Neighbours at break from hearing a crazy person screaming at the TV. Yeah. It's GT7 Tourette's, they call it. Should be close to 38.3. So 38.374. We beat it by 0.001, 0.002, something like that. And then we didn't break going over the line. They just hear you because that's all my missus hears from the other room because I run my headphones on and I put the audio system, the sound system away. Yeah, now you've made a very good observation there, Andy. You've got to treat this car really gently. Slow it down, get it into the corner, let it get into the corner. You've got to come off the brakes really, really slowly. So trail braking is the key here. Get the brakes down to your optimal braking position, pedal height, pedal depth, whatever you want to call it. So you're applying the most brake with a little slide. And then lift off nice and gently. Don't let the car react. You don't want lift off, oversteer or understeer, whichever way it's going to go. Whether you're going to slide through the corner from excessive braking or whether you're going to slide, the rear end's going to slide out through excessive acceleration or lifting off the brakes. Oh, I'm not talking too much and driving hard. But if you can get the car to run itself through the corner, following the wheels, following each other, then you don't really want the back end sliding out too much and you don't want the front end washing out too much. So fastest way is smooth, I believe. Be smooth and fast and you'll get there. Are they back in Wilkesdale? Oh, very good. They must be approaching night time now. Just getting dusky dark there, I guess. 6 p.m. It's not, it's 5 p.m. now, isn't it? It's 5 hours, so it's just gone 10. So, yeah, they're about to go dusky dark. Lights will be on at least, I would think. I don't want to just roll laps here, I want to be improving, so that 374 needs to topple. We need a 37. Come on, Widow boy. Let's be having you. Get it to come into the corner then. I'm going to lose all that blue time. Got some of it back. Ah, brake too late, you son of a gun. Brake early, Widow. You'll gain more time braking earlier than you will late. Come on, you know what you're doing. Optimal 37.8. Come on, boy. All you got to do is hold it together for one lap. And I'm running out of third gear now, coming up to that corner. Car's just locked up and just burning through the corner. You never know. What car is it, Wilkie? I'm guessing it's a new version of the 500. To focus and get a good lap in. Are you watching replays, Randy? Same model as we have in game, just updated. Okay. Right. Randy says some only go as low as second on turn 2, but P1 hits second on almost every turn. Interesting, the different technique but similar times. Well, if you're watching our usual Jeddo friend, he has a completely different style and technique. He very much works off the gear slamming, and he has the back end of the car really dancing for the tune of sliding. It really is an elite technique of car control. I just don't have that, I'm afraid. He has the ability to have the back end of the car going where he exactly wants it, and it's tremendous effort and skill. There is the wheels versus controller aspect, yes. It just didn't stop then. Just did not stop at all. So that is an improved time. It says, look at this when I show you the improvement. 37.553 on the optimal. Oh my, I just can't get the lap together. Save best lap replay. Now we go to ghosts. Oh, come on, ghosts. 37.6, 37.4. That was the improvement. Wowzers. Technically we should be in car. Did you say as blue? What colour should it be? I think it was Will that said it should be a different colour, and as blue or something. I know we lose that time, but it doesn't matter, does it? I've got a right sweat on here. As blue. Blue Modio, blue Azuro, that's one I think he wants. That's the one, so it's that versus green. I blame Digit for getting me to improve my past goal and try and squeeze everything out because of his website with average delta on your profile. Ah, I see. Yes. I try and refrain from undue influence and just try and do my best. I don't think we've gained very far on the friends list. Fat Man's still ahead of us, Triple's just still ahead of us, so we just got to keep pushing. We're in the As Blue Testarossa versus green. Let's see if they look hideous together. We're going to have the one ghost for now. I bet it is. Scamp says this is the winning colour. This thing moving more than I am. Slowing down far too much. Didn't want to turn in. It's having the confidence. It's the gear slamming thing. Gear slamming does work to slow the car, but you're then in the wrong gear to accelerate away from the corner. It's the colour of my car as blue. Aston Metallurgy, whatever it's called, but it starts with as. So Mr. Jeddah, if he's the one at the top of the... He'll be driving this very heavy on the brakes, really getting the car to slide into the corners, but he'll be also down in second and first gear getting the car to stop. And then he'll be changing back up to get the car to grip in the corners in the right gear and to accelerate out. It's a gear slamming technique. You slam the gears down. Any other race game you'd blow the gearbox and you'd have to come into the pits, or you'd have the car damaged. It'd be interesting to see if they could restrict that and take the gear slamming methodology away, because it's not realistic, not by any shape, sense or means. Rally cars do it though, don't they? You do have fans as you do. Named a colour after you. That's blue. Ah, shish kebab. I need a second to get my brain into gear. Trying to do the gear slamming technique, but I've tried to work that out of my system over the last 3 or 4 months, trying to get myself to a position where I can carry speed. Yeah, I know I've got it. My optimal is now significantly further past where my lap time is. I just have to put it together. I've got to work this ghost, that's all. Work the ghost and I'll get there. I just keep making mistakes. Don't want to make mistakes. Mistakes. That's what's laying me down. All I want to try and do, and I'm always trying to learn, so if I can finish the course 0.2 down, I'm 0.4 down at the minute. If I can finish the lap 0.2 down, I've improved, I've got faster. If I can always try and win from a losing position in terms of, I know I'm behind, I know I'm down, I'm 0.5 of a lap down and I keep making mistakes, but if I can actually keep improving, I can get better. Even on a lap that's potentially red and thrown away in the dustbin, at least if I'm charging and chasing, I'm continuously interested and I'm continually trying to improve where I am. But we're close to doing it, man. 1:38.375 that last lap. That's 0.001 away from my best lap ever. So I'm close to putting together good laps, but I'm just not putting a good one together when I need to. Didn't get on the throttle there anywhere near early enough. Front end just locked up and just carried on. So frustrating. I didn't think I'd done anything different. The front end just locked up and wouldn't turn in. Hiya, Sammy. It's not doing too badly. I'm just at that frustrating point of no progress. It's not no progress. I am progressing with the. I had a night with the missus. Oh wow, she's a lucky lady. So what what's currently happening is my optimal's dropping. I'm improving sector at a time, but I'm not putting laps together where I'm consistently being able to improve my time. I've got down to 38.3, and it's my last fastest was 37.6. So I'm just sort of 0.376. I got 0.374, 0.375, and I've just hit that kind of brick wall that everybody's going to get to whilst they're not really refining the technique or having it down on pat. So it's just at that frustrating point of thrashing laps, not really making any improvement. I'm just trying to convince myself that every lap counts, and you've got to try and hook it all together and get a good one. So we're doing alright. Not bad for a fat grey-haired old man. Fly myself by just keeping my mouth shut for a lap. Oh, okay. So I'm cool with my braking markers. I'm just struggling with the car doing different things at different times. For turn one, I pressed the brakes, it just slid straight through. And I guess that's me with my settings or my setup. Since the update of the wheel was forced to happen because of the new PC, I've struggled with... Holy shit, I was 0.4 up in the middle of that corner. Was it all again? Come on. There we go, there's the fastest lap. It's happened again. We've bust out the other side. See what Sammy had to say. Always notice after doing a lap guide I can knock a bit of time off it by revisiting it, as I know all the points from doing a guide. Yeah, understand. That's the benefit of making lap guides, definitely. As a streamer YouTuber dude, you have the opportunity to do that. I've spent all day looking for a new house, so I've been kind of struggling for time to do anything. So it's sort of self-inflicted punishments, really. Self-inflicted penalties. If I wasn't moving house or trying to move house, I'd have time to do all sorts of stuff, but I got half a video made today. I've just got to do voice overlays, and then if I had time between 9 and 5 to be in the house, I'd certainly be doing other things, but I'm not really fast enough to do track guides for anybody, especially when I've got to learn it and do it all. So there's faster dudes that do that kind of thing. So where are we? 38.244. So we're kind of catching Fat Man now. We're on the outside of the top 10 on the friends list, which is kind of there. Thanks, Sam. was going to go to Daytona and do an hour there tonight, but it might pay to go and do an hour and come back to this, but hey ho, there's a game there. Just fractionally missed the gear change. Just slid away. You're in the middle of trying to move, working and trying. Yeah, it's hectic. There you go, there's another improvement. Look, and we're gaining at the end. I knew it would come eventually. This should be the 37 we've been seeking. There it is. Somebody said it was Scampy that said the As Blue would be the winner. $37,927. You're trying to do everything through. Bloomin' heck. Sam, you need to invest in a laptop, my friend. You do, but it's the calm, reassuring voice and understanding the process. Invest in a laptop, Sam. Even the most basic Windows movie, an OBS is free. Get yourself a laptop. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It just has to one that has a 20 series card in it, an external card, because you then have the streaming capability. And with the laptop and a camera, you can do what you need to do, my friend. It's not a massive outlay, and you'll be away. But the video processing just so much easier, my friend. So much easier. Just get yourself a laptop. You don't need to do what I've just gone and done and spend mountains of money on a big PC to run all the latest games. Laptop's where it's at. One that's got the ability to process in the latest codec for YouTube. There's that braking problem again. It's done it again. 37,927. That's us. Oh, I'm just having a moment. I'm gonna just take a break. That's pretty much up with my fastest optimal. I wasn't really thinking. 37,481 on the optimal. That's pretty good. Look at that. We're in the almost top 500 where we want to be at Daytona. I am leaking. Do you guys want to see what I've bought for my rig? Do you want to see? I've got to take something off the screen now. Here's a little surprise for you. I need to take something off because I've been naughty. I'm going to have that drink and a stretch, but I'm going to surprise you with something. So let me get it. back 1 second. Stood up and realised I had to go for a pee. I changed the oil on my Testarossa just before I brought it online, so I did it today. No, I'm here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to enable another camera, but I don't think it's working. Because it's plugged in here next to me. You can't see it. It's just that's the camera there, but it's hidden. So if I've been very naughty this week and spent some money that I shouldn't have done, and I've not had a telling off, but she's been really quite nice about what I've done, and she knows why I've done it. So I just need to make a little adjustment on here if I'm going to share my misdemeanors with you. I can't get the damn thing to come to me. The trials and tribulations of working with a PC that thinks it knows better than you. We're just having a small break. I can't get... No, I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think. Because I can't get to another camera. Because I can't get the software to come over to this PC, which is frustrating, but hey, there we go. Anyway, there's a complete brand new race seat just down there. A solid one, fixed back, bucket seat for a GT position. It's going to mean I'm going to have to remove the kit that I bought from GT Amiga because it's no longer going to fit. I'm going to have to revert to my old pedal position. I'm going to have to take this seat extension off, and I'm really then set up for buying my second rig and having that dedicated to the PC, so I don't have to then mess with my configuration fully when I'm doing PlayStation. So if I could share it with you, I could, but I can't because damn soft dub PCs. But anyway, by the by, I can put I can stop talking about it now, and I can put I can bring GT Amiga back in. So, and I guess you can tell from that I haven't bought GT Amiga for the first time. So there we go. Right, 37927. I have a slider under the pedals and under the seat, so we can move backwards and forwards on the rig. I can bring the wheel closer by moving both the pedals away and my seat closer. What I've found at the minute though is I am Randy just met the bot, so I found that I'm actually too high now for my rig. So if with the new bucket seat, I can actually lower myself down and actually get more universal. I'm going to bring the whole monitors down, etc. So we will be improving the rig significantly. It's something that Sam pointed out to me. Fat man's name is Spam. So what Sam pointed out was that when you press the brake pedal and the back of the seat moves, because I think you guys can see it there, as I'm pressing the brake pedal, the seat is moving. You can see it moves. So one of the flaws of a reclining seat is that the weakest part of the seat is that joint. So I went and bought a solid GT3 position seat, which will help us significantly, I think. It's going to change Fat Man in caps. Yeah, if you copy Fat Man, that's gonna cause all sorts of trouble. But if we can take away that movement of the seat, it's gonna. If you can imagine, that's my pedals and that's my seat. If I press the pedals, the seat moves. Therefore, my foot actually comes back because the seat's moved away. So as I press the pedals, the seat moves. I have to press the pedal more, the seat moves. I let go of the... And everything's moving. So you don't get consistent pressure with your brake. So now that I am in a position to able to put the new seat on, get the solid back, I should be able to brake to the right point without losing any braking force in the back of the seat. So I hope that makes sense. I saved that replay. Yeah, that is mostly the case with everybody. I think when the seat is in more upright position, it's not going to move. It's one of those though. I want to get rid of the margin of error that's caused by the flex, because I think this moves a tremendous amount, and probably because I'm slightly more portly than most, it's quite probable that I apply a lot more force. And having the version 3 pedals with the... I can't ever remember the name of the type of pedal. It's not got a spring, it's not got a doodah, it's got whatever it's got. The same as Lee's. Lee's just got a new set. And it's not got a potentiometer, it's got a thing, one of them. You can apply a significant amount of force through a really solid brake pedal and the back of the seat moves. So that's where it's at. 10:42, hour and 15 minutes. So almost top 500. Let's have a look where we are on the friends list. Well, look at that, 37.9. We've jumped a few places. We need a little bit more. If I can... Field effect transistor, no. Close. It's can't remember the name of it. I can never remember it. It's always gone. I need to drink more. That's what it is, to bring the memory back. So cheers everybody. We need a new colour car. We need a new colour. Who's choosing the colour? Who's choosing the colour? Because we need to race the blue ghost. The As Blue Ghost is the champion ghost. We need to race that. Pink. Is there a pink? Is there a pink Ferrari? Hall effect? No, it's not that. It's I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, no. Lee will know, but he's playing with my brain. Pink. There's no pink. Shall we have... What colour should we do? They're on the screen there. Oh, I'm in the way of it. Let me turn myself off for a minute. Not that one. That one. There we go. Load cell. That's exactly the words. With the load cell pedal, it's as firm as it can be because it's working on pressure. So you're just pressing the pedal. With the pressure, I can bend the back of the seat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The brake's the load cell, not the accelerator. Correct. So, I think it is Hall effect. I think that's another name for load cell. Hall effect. Yes, I think you're right. Should we go for the load cell sponge rubber kit? Okay, get it installed. You'll go faster. What colour shall we go? Bianco, white. We haven't done white today. We haven't done white. Nobody suggested a colour that was there, so I've gone for it. Need to put my camera back on. There we go. Back. Settings, ghost. We absolutely smashed it. 37.9. That was a good improvement. 570, still getting beaten. So, let's see if we can get another improvement. Top 500. That would be nice, wouldn't it? 37.5 is where we're going. We had a big slide round T1. $135.7. Who's done 135.7? Change it up. Oh, that's a big. That's faster than Sam. Sam's 36.8 or something, 36.4. Oh, that's a big change. 127.5, 37.5. Yeah. 137.5 is where we think we can be, based on my optimal. That blue colour is stunning, isn't it? Even as a ghost. See if we can bring in what we learned today. And tomorrow we're doing all sorts of stuff. She wants to go out again, look at her car. Houses tomorrow, she's got flu. She's not the best thing to be around, because I'm going to have it next time. Yeah, there's been a few hydraulic brakes out for a while. I know Jimmy Broadbent went hydraulic a long time ago to try and simulate and replicate the feel of a real car. And that's what I want. I really want that feeling of driving a real car. I can't get my head around this unrealistic feel. Look how much quicker that blue car is. Look, that's where we made the time. It's an old technology though, isn't it? Hydraulics. How did we stay in there? I don't know. That was definitely all four wheels off the track. Not sure what the benefit of a hydraulic throttle pedal is if you're trying to replicate reality. I need to get the car round the corner there with more speed, so I'm not off the throttle for so long. hesitating round turn, that hairpin. Smoother input with adjustable force, maybe so. Maybe so. That was a mess going into there. This white one's not as good. The blue one certainly had it. I'd suggest that as well. Too many coats of paint. I think where it is actually is my brain said actually target achieved. Let's go Daytona. I think we're good there. We've got in the 37s and almost top 500 is kind of where the benchmark I would have liked to have been, so I'm really quite happy with that. We've got an hour left. Let's see if we can get back to the top 500 on Daytona, which would be nice. We didn't actually ever achieve our ultimate goal there. Look, 145,197, which isn't too bad. We were using the Alpha. Digits gone back to standard pedals. Standard on what? Fanatec. So we're 895th here. Is that the only ghost I saved? No, I saved loads of ghosts, didn't I? But as you can see, CSL, yeah. As you can see, I only started 18th of the 1st, 2025. The last time I did a time trial with a GT3 car was 18th to the 11th, so 23. So there was the time progression: 147.778 to 145.197. Friendship was I'm kind of the same. Lee's improved 44.8. I would really like a 44. That's what I'm pushing through. He says load cell hinder you in GT7. Is that right? Wow. World Series players use standard pedals. Okay. So I made a mistake. I should have just bought the basic kit. Yeah. My wheel didn't come with pedals. I had to buy a set of pedals, and I thought I'd go in where I needed to. Okay. I guess though, as you go to the World Championship events, they provide the kit on the day. I suppose you could bring your wheel, I guess. But they're going to provide the Fanatec wheel, aren't they? They're going to provide this one at this World Series, being a PlayStation event thing. And then they're going to provide you with a basic set of kit. So that kind of makes sense to me. Kind of does. Yeah. Exactly that, Lee. Exactly that. So what's the point in using a version 3 set if they're going to force you by default to run standard pedals? Get that, 100%. I think load cell are there to be used. No. I agree again with Lee. You use what's better, or what you're forced to use, I guess. What we know and what we realise is if you're going to use load cell all week practicing, and then you go to a championship event on standard pedals, you're going to be all over the shop, because you're not going to have been practicing on a like for like situation, are you? So I have got faster in GT7 with using load cell, but I've never used a set of standard Fanatec pedals, so I wouldn't even know what they felt like. Wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I wonder if I could set my load cell pedals up in a similar sort of way to what standard pedals were, and go back to wanting the feel that I want from a set of pedals. I'm a socks person. 2 pairs of socks. Because with 1 pair of socks, I get blisters. Believe it or not, I get blisters on the soles of my feet. You use racing socks. Hey, anything to go faster. Trainers, I can't feel the pedals. Believe it or not. I do have racing shoes, but I don't use them. I find them very difficult to use in a car as well. They've got such thin soles, so much grip on the sole. Oh, shish kebab. That they are really quite difficult to use, because they grip to everything around them. When your foot's not on, say the brake pedal for example, and you lift it up, and I kind of rotate my foot to the left and it touches the clutch pedal, which isn't active. It actually grips on the clutch pedal. My left hand toes on my left foot are actually hooked on the clutch pedal now as we go around here, just as a place to rest them, and then I roll them back over the brake pedal as I'm ready to use the brakes. And I've just screwed that up. Get the ones with the grip on the bottom, not rubber. It's woven into the socks like grooves. Yeah. Now I just use regular socks. I'm wearing a pair of Skechers white socks underneath and a pair of Nike black socks on the top. They just do exactly the trick. They just work for me. They feel good. I like to be able to feel the pedal. And then I've got vibrating pedals as well, so my pedals vibrate with braking force and sliding force, and if I wheel spin, the throttle pedal vibrates, and if, like now, if I outbrake myself and the car slides or the ABS kicks in, I can feel it through the pedals. So not all of the vibration effects are active in GT7, so you are missing some of those elements. Jim, tell me what to do. Carry on with the Brands Hatch. Where are you then, 37.1? What does that give you? Top 150? Are you top 150 or are you 220? Some people use surfing shoes. Yeah, they've got the same sort of grippy sole. It's very much personal taste. It's like I've tried using gloves. I've got a set of GT Omega gloves here. I've got a set of racing gloves, and I can't. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. People say, "Oh, it protects the wheel." No, it doesn't. It's can't gloves now. Don't. I need to be able to feel the gear selectors, and I want that touch sensitivity. Again, if you're in the top series, don't you? You genuinely need to wear their gloves because they want you to wear them. If you're racing real cars, you're supposed to wear gloves. I've actually been wearing recently gloves in my main car because it's bloody cold. Cycling gloves with the fingertips, yeah. Get that. Fingerless gloves. Kinda. You're faster than me in both of the tests, Lee. I don't think I can give you any advice, my friend. Daytona's gone in 4 days. If you don't do it now, you never will. I suppose if my wheel was Alcantara or whatever they call the suede, I'd probably want to protect it a bit by using gloves and not sweating on it kind of thing, but I already have a problem with my hands and I don't want to make it, I can't make it any worse, it's already as bad as it can limit be, so if it comes down to anything, I think if I was using medication that made me have to wear gloves, I'd be using them. At this moment in time, I'm dealing with it. It's bloody painful. It's a struggle. So. Rips your skin up. Yeah. This is really smooth, so it feels really good on my hands. Trying to get into that corner faster, trying to get the car to cut in and hold the line, and it's doing it, but I then can't get out of the corner quickly. That the wheel. I see a lot of people with Fanatec like Formula 1 wheels, F1 wheels, the McLaren wheel, all changing the grips to go for things like pineapple grips, or I've seen one dude wrap squash racket handle rubber strapping around them and just try and make them more comfortable. I'm guessing the default grips aren't great if you need to change them or make them more comfortable. I'm fair for that. I'm a whole second away from my fastest lap, which is a bit of a swine, isn't it? An hour to go. We're waiting on the new wheel when the 2598. How far away are we from that wheel? Is it launched? Rubbish. My Fanatec Porsche 918 RSR wheel got a snipped flat ribbon cable. Waiting on replacement part using F1 wheel to... Oh. We did alright. We're top 570, Scampy. We're 570th on the list. So, I was getting frustrated. So I thought we'd come and get frustrated at Daytona. We got the 7. We did get the 7. My friend, we did get what you asked for and what I was my target. We got a 7. Olive, welcome. Could not get it to hook into that corner this time. Done about 5-6 laps, haven't I? I've only been at it 10 minutes. I shouldn't be infuriated with it. But I'm putting pressure on myself. We've done 22 miles today. I don't know if this is a short... I've touched the wall. I did that a lot last time, didn't I? Hopefully we... get a lap reset because it happened before the full stop. Lee's hesitating on the 598 because of the G Pro. I still think I should have bought the G Pro. Even after all the Fanatec issues and resolving it. The Fanatec now is an excellent wheel for me. It's doing really well. They've resurrected, they've fixed it. You want stronger force feedback. Yeah, it's 1,400 quid. Which, if you think about it, it's less than this. Less than what I paid. But I've got to find something for the second rig, and it's got to be either move this over to the PC and have the full 4 screens for the PC, because I don't need all these screens to do what we do on the PlayStation. I think I'd like to go for maybe use my super wide on the PC rig rather than 4 screens. I need to use the 4 screens, don't I? So I can't use the super wide on a PlayStation rig, so it's going to be what it's going to be, I think. Yeah, I get that, Wilkes. Oh, just to let you know, Wilkie, my missus got diagnosed with full-blown diverticulitis. Discharged from the hospital, no further operations. She's healing up from her bowel perforation. The diverticulitis is the cause, and she now needs to be treated for it. Can I ask you a personal question, if you don't mind? Do you have a particular medication, or is it balanced by diet for diverticulitis? Do you get medication for diver or not? Lee. Be humble, my friend. That's the way. Time means your faster time is faster than my time. You know, my mantra is to always downplay my ability to try and encourage those who aren't as quite as quick to come to the top. So you just have to watch what you eat, so you don't get any particular medication. You just manage your diet. I think it's kind of a little bit weird that we've been discharged from the hospital without any kind of review. There's no patient consultation, there's nothing else. There was no dietary information or anything. It's just, yeah, you have diverticulitis, thank you, goodbye. And I suppose we can do the research on the internet and stodgy food. Okay. So I think the one thing my missus needs to avoid is things like cereals and grains, because I don't know if people know, and it's nothing to do with racing at all, but it's a little interesting thing, because you might come across this in life, and Wilkie does suffer from it as well, is your bowel isn't necessarily just a smooth drain pipe. It has lots of rivulets and ravines in it, and it's a crinkly thing. And it's all there to move the food and waste through your body and get it out where it needs to go. Too much bread is a no-no, okay. So as the food moves through, we've got these crevices and bits and pieces where all the nutrients and stuff get absorbed through, and that's what leaves the food waste behind, and that's what you poop. But anyway, some foods don't get digested by your bowel. Sweet corn, grains, whole grains like seeds, for example. If you're not going to chew them when you swallow them, your body has a very difficult time. Yeah, that's a good point as well. So your body can't process things like sweet corn, seeds if you don't chew them. If they're whole, your body just doesn't deal with them, and they can get lodged out. So the disease is where your body can't actually deal with them and it doesn't flush them out. It retains them, and your bowel gets inflamed and infected, and it's, as Wilkie says, it's a disease. It's not something you can catch off somebody. It's just something that you get and you're born with, or it's hereditary or similar. So but untreated, it can be a real shocker, so it can cause real problems. Diverticulitis. Yeah, so my missus is taking a vitamin D supplement as part of what she's researched. That's it, that's how it's spelt, diverticulitis. It might be spelt, it might be a different thing in the US, because I know you call different things, but it's quite a tricky one to manage, because Jill bloats quite a lot. She knows when she's eaten something that reacts with her, because she feels all bloated and uncomfortable, and it's not very good. But then with that bloating comes the opportunity for your bowel to say, right, I've had enough, and it just, in Jill's case, it splits open and gives her trouble. So, and that's twice now she's been in hospital a significant amount of time, having surgery and dealing with the effects of it. It's not brilliant. So I'm half a second off on my potential, and my best is almost a full second off. So yeah, she's 1,000% better. She got flu at the minute, but she's 1,000% better, having had the surgeries in the summer and the time in hospital to get over it. But you've met her, you walked with her, she knows she's back up and able, and that really was her get out of hospital recovery sort of trip. Right, we're not going anywhere with this car anymore. Yeah. Yeah, so we haven't really delved into that kind of food of late. We've been hanging away from that, but I've been hankering for a butter chicken, something nice and mild and something able to have a bit of a chew on. So we're going to try that this week and see how she gets on. Plenty of rice, plenty of fresh white rice, and give her a go. Should we have a go in the Viper? See if that's going to help us at all, because it's the fastest one in the tree, isn't it? Change car. Viper. We were fast in that, weren't we? Where is the Viper? It's as though I've never used it. Jaguar. With rice and cauliflower. Butter chicken with rice and cauliflower. Yeah, you can have granulated cauliflower, can't you? That looks a bit like rice. But yeah, I do fancy a butter chicken. Do fancy it. Cauliflower rice, there you go. Right, let's see if we're any... Oh, that was a doofus attempt. We'll just say no. Grocery store pre-made serving. Okay. Mackerel daily for omega 3s. My wife thinks I'm... yeah. Yeah, Lee. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'd go with your wife. No, you do what you need to, my friend, to keep your gut health. The other thing my missus does is she has those bifidus digestivum type drinks every morning. The one that gives you supposedly all the nutrients you need for your gut. I bloody hate rotting milk. I can't stand it. Can't stand yogurt. Even though we ate a lemon yogurt the other day, but the lemon really overpowered the yogurty rotten milk taste. Oh, it's horrible. Don't like it. However, second half of the corner, the Viper got really active. Eating illnesses are your worst nightmare because you love food, yeah. I don't know what Jill wants to do about it all. She's pretty controlled on her diet. I mean, we're on a stew this weekend, lots of vegetables, bit of chunky beef, mashed potato kind of thing. We were supposed to have a Yorkie pudding with her today. We didn't have a Yorkie pudding because she wasn't feeling all that well. So, health and wellness channel. This is the health and wellness section. We'll have an intro next time. Health and wellness with Widdowmaker. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a section. We'll have a small, what do they call it? Chapter? No. Sometimes I think it's good to share. You know, if there's something going on in my world that's affecting it, and I'm sure you guys want to know. You know, it's a little bit of an education way. Health and wellness section. Widdowmaker Health. Yeah, there's a bit of a fait accompli there, isn't there? It's like, oops. Internal conflict going on. Can't get this Viper to stop. Can't get it to accelerate. Deadly wellness. Sharing is caring. Killing me softly. With the Widdowmaker. Widdowmaker doesn't really work well as a racing channel, did it? It's... yeah, I mean, we could have gone with my real name, or oh, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Wilkie. That's kind of where it is. Yeah. If you found that little recipe to health, that's good. I haven't. I've got issues all over the place, but I love food, and there's not many foods I don't like. There's not many foods that kick me in the backside. I don't like strawberries for whatever reason. A strawberry looks really, really good. You put it in your mouth and it's been horrible. And then you put a strawberry in your mouth and it's really, really good. And it's just the surprise suspense that does me in. Grapes, never a problem. Grapes are always pretty good in my head. I'd rather eat grapes than strawberries. I like lemon, I like sour. Can't get the car into that corner. It's a very different technique with this bike, isn't it? Very different. I think I've got to let this slow down without gears. Get smoother. Excessive gaming makes one a widow. Well, it makes her. I guess that's where it comes in, doesn't it? Widdowmaker. I make other people's wives widows because they lose their husbands when they're playing games. Or vice versa. He's right though, isn't he? 100% scampi. He comes in with the odd conversational piece. 99 times out of 100. He's bob on. Get down. I'm faster optimal wise in this than I am the 4C at the minute. I think I'll probably have to go back to the Porsche to actually start to get any closer. Well back, let's see. There to get the thing to hold the corner. So the other thing we haven't got here is brake balance adjustment. Although I try to run very neutral on the brake balance when I'm here at Daytona. It's a short shift. This will be a 45.5. Only 4 off the fastest. It's a great track, isn't it, Steps? Great track. It's definitely the home of Widdowmaker racing for sure. 45.5, there it is. Feedback's really heavy. Brake early. It was squirreling all over the place then. I think the dirty tyres, it was just fighting me going into that corner. 145, 367 on top. The last two sectors will be down on time. See if we can really hook this up, coming really tight. Too late. High fibre is a no-no. Red meats aren't advisable. Well, that's what she's had today. Full-blown red meat. Beef steak, half a ton of it. She got steak as well. That's what she had in Vegas. She had Vegas and Texas. Dallas, she had a steak, massive steak on last night. It's what she'd been hankering for. She hadn't had one for so long. I had a T-bone. Just porterhouse, as they say in the US. Getting the hang of driving without TC. Well done, brave man. Braver than I. Get it to cut into corners. No, I can't say no to steak. Although I have done the last couple of weeks since coming home, I've tried not to. We've only had... Got a good butcher, what do you say? Butcher's a great guy, cuts a lovely inch thick steak. Big, all of it. Pepper sauce, chips, mushrooms, beef tomato, heaven, onion ring, the kitchen of the Widdowmaker. Yes, needs to be done. Oh, the race is still on, isn't it? Who's winning? Who's up ahead and who's in charge? I can't stream it to show you guys, I get in trouble. So Rookie will have to tell us. I really started to get in and cut the apex, and I think I should be running a bit out wider. And she's 60. Your son eats fillet steak, Dave. What's your son doing? Is that a dietary need, or is he a gym bunny or something? Is it something he needs? Forgive me, I don't know why. I don't know what particular thing your son desires. Who's he racing for? Toyota? Nissan? Porsche? Ferrari? Porsche? Yes. Red lapping after red lap. Ah, right, okay. 10 foot, understood. So it's a physical requirement. He wants it because he's working on fitness. No, can't fault that at all. Steak for tea every night. Wouldn't that just spoil a steak? Having it every day. Would he not get more from chicken occasionally? I don't know. Stakes are good though, innit? Can't fault it. If you get a discount on it as well, even better. Braking too late for that corner, I think. No! Cadillac are leading. Sounds great to you. Yeah, understood. Cadillac are leading. Wowzers. Well, they're coming to Formula 1, aren't they? Got to try something else, I think. Got to go back to the RSR. No, there's the Genesis, isn't there? We got nowhere with that. There's the Genesis. Let's try the Genesis. Some people have done well with the Genesis. We haven't gained anywhere. 896. Genesis. Let's see. Let's see if the Genesis will give us anything. We've got 25 minutes or so left, so might as well try it, haven't we? Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose at all, and it's relatively interesting. Trying to experiment, trying to find a way to the future. Change the car. Genesis, where is it? Somebody spot it for me. I can't see it. My eyes don't go fast enough. There it is. Genesis X GR3. We haven't really got any sort of special livery. 2 seconds only over the Porsche. That's like just over a car length. Wowzers. No. Let's see what we can do. I've done 183 miles in this car, so why not the LM2? Well, it's supposed to be extremely quick round here, but I think they've got the fast-paced pop on, and I think that changes the fastest car. Probably worth a go though. Let's give 10 minutes at this, then we'll have a go at the LM2 one. Why not? I'll look for a suggestion. Suggestive. Can't get it to turn. Yeah, the GT40 experimental or whatever it's called. Trial test car. I think I need to brake deeper and stay left on that corner quite a bit more. And try and increase the turning into that corner. Doesn't want to turn, does it? What I've noticed about it. Works for some people. He wants to kill me. Wow. We would end up doing another red lap, so it'd be 2 laps before we actually set a ghost. So let's just restart and do another one. We're at exactly the same part of the track, so why not? You guys know my settings. You purists. It's like having JB in the room. Tried to kill me. I've actually got both feet on the throttle pedal at the minute. Got one foot pressing the other one onto it. Three times he tried to kill me in one corner. Get it turned, you swine. Come on. I just find it stops me spinning out in the corners. If I'm not activating it, I'm not using it. So it doesn't matter that it's turned on. As long as it saves me from that one eternal game-breaking death, I'm quite happy to leave it on. There's a bit of a safety blanket kind of thing. This ain't gonna work. So it'll be in the 145s, but we're no closer to 145.1. Just lag bag. Let's try the LMA. That wasn't working for me. We gave it 10 minutes. Done a few miles tonight. Love it when people from Gran Turismo they try an OTC on ACC. Funny to watch and explain to them what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's different game. Different game. Totally different game. Right. Select from... I think I'm... No, wrong one. That one. LM, is it that one, the LM2, or the other one? That, oh, it's the same car, isn't it? The black one. Let's select our manufacturer, Ford. Ford. Yeah, it's that one, isn't it? No, they're two separate cars. So which one is it? The LM Spec 2 or the LM test car? It's the Spec 2, isn't it? It's this one. It's this bad boy. You'll tell me. I know you will. I think it's that one. I think so. I think that is it. Oh, we have more whiskey. Come on, best drink some of that. Yeah. Yep. Well, let's see. Let's see if it's anywhere near its billing. Is working all the time there. Gear change. You don't want to stop. I don't think I think I must have pulled out the brakes there. I thought it felt really good on the brakes and it was over braking, so I lifted. And the next thing you know, not having it. It's out of the way and gone and dusted. Yeah, broken. Stay low. Just quicker low. There we go. Gets to 6th gear really late, doesn't it? There's no 7th. Can't get it to turn in. What is going on? Different car, different course. I'm braking just before I cross that tarmac line. There's like a joint gap where the tarmac's been sealed. So the line's there, just there on the edge. Right hand side here. And I move out from the race line out to that line and cross it. And when I come back across it, that's a braking point. Made it, but we're slow. Get in, you slug. The only other one to try here is the Beetle, really. Or the Peugeot. Is it the Peugeot? The Citroen that's fast here. Look at it, it's just not turning into corners. What the chuff? I'm not enjoying that at all. Peugeot, then. That's why the LM's not used here. It's just not a thing. Not a thing. More drink. Citroen. I think it's going to be the same, isn't it? The Citroen. It's going to feel like it just won't do it. Citroen. I don't even know what I'm looking for. It's there. That thing. Yeah. Racing Hards, they're the only tyres I've got. Citroen. Well, we spent best part of an hour here with no improvement, so We maxed our time. Oh, this is electronic. Is this a 7-gear monster? It is, isn't it? 7 gears. 42 miles I've driven in this car because I've had to. This every chance. Just getting a bit squirrely. Feels really good actually. I've just got to get the acceleration bit under control. Up to the point it slid, I was well with the 4C. Storm clouds are on the middle. Along the way, it looks and feels like. It does. The fastest lap of the night. Citroen was ahead. Citroen was the faster car. How am I half a second further back? Jesus. Just the acceleration out of that second hairpin, I've got to try and brake later into there to try and get the car to come out the corner later so that I can accelerate in more of a straight line. I reckon in the next 11 minutes we have a chance of beating the 4C. See if we can finish the stream on a high. Maybe building it to nothing, but hey, we've got to give ourselves a challenge. 11 minutes, best part of 7 laps or so, to see if we can do something a bit good. Touched the wall and I lost the lap. What a donk. straighten the wheel to give the car all the acceleration it could get. That wasn't enough, was it? It just bounced the wall, lost the lap, frustration station. Get worked up and annoyed. Too easy sometimes. Positivity's there though. All the way through to the second chicane I'm faster than the Ghost, so I'm faster than the 4C. So that itself is enough to spur me on to try it and see what we can do. And I might blow it, might not happen. But definitely not a car that's driven by many here in this time trial, so smarter at the first half now. Don't touch the wall. This has got to be a 1:45.5. Maybe. I was too early into that corner. I was 2/10, 2/10. I turned in too early, which is looks like the Viper's got it, hasn't it? Some 6 mile an hour different at the end of the straight. It was pointed out on the very first lap last time I did this. It's 6 mile an hour down. It's like, yeah, yes it is. Just can't get a damn thing to go into corners. No good if you need the speed on the straight and it won't turn. So rapido quick through there. I thought we were on a good one, and it stepped out off that curve. That was a shame. 3 more laps. Feeling good. We're on this. It's not the quickest I've been tonight, but it feels the strongest. It feels like it's got the most potential. No, 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 no. One go. One more go. saw Big Popper running a high line round here the other day. And I wondered what that was giving him. Whether it was giving him an advantage or just a longer bit of straight to get more, a long bit of track to get more pace before the start finish line. I wondered whether that was a thing. But I don't know. Marginal gains, I guess. Marginal gains. If you can perfect a lap and you can creep out a quarter mile an hour more and get in another tenth, it's all very important, isn't it? Actually way behind the Alpha at that point. No, it won't stop. Come on. What is it? Is it me? Am I tired? Has it been a long day? Yes, it has. Still got a chance for 3 more minutes. Come on, Widow. We've got this. Come on. Set yourself the challenge. Top 500 in the last 3 minutes of the stream. One day we'll do it. Not this time. Friday night, as it's the end of January, we'll give away those. Have I got 5 more memberships to give away? I think I have. Do it Friday night after the league race. And I meant to say actually, talking the league races, the 420 team, we race with them on a Tuesday and Friday night, and I kind of forgot to say it, but I'll say it again on Tuesday. The 420 team is setting up a bit of an informal team sort of league race on a Sunday, and it's open invite to anybody that watches my channel to go along on the Sunday if they want to and race with them. There's no internet, there's no YouTube, there's not me streaming. It's just a 420 team event where they're going to have a league over the Sundays, and they've got a selection of cars. Group A, I think it's Group 3, and you pick a car of each, follow the settings, and race every week. So if you afford with Hayes or are interested and go along on Sunday evening, it's kind of roughly the same schedule that I run. It works for everybody, them there, and if you are available and you want to race with them, please be aware they are exceptionally quick guys, and you will learn from them. They are very good all the way through all the way through the field. They have a depth of talent, and they've got some guys in the team who are just learning it, nurturing and coming through, but every one of them is capable of being a 420 member. That's why they're there. So by the way, you're not joining a team, you're just going on to race, so there's no commitment of that nature. So if you want some really good racing on a Sunday night, go and join them if you can. Very fast, triple, jabs, they've all got talent, and that's why they race for 420, because they've been picked to do so. So yeah, there's an open invite there for Hayes at 420. We had a discussion on it at lunchtime today when I was home having lunch. And, they were very generously and kindly making some suggestions for the onward future Widdowmaker leagues. Some things they'd like to see, or some things that if they could suggest and I could take it on, it would probably improve. So really appreciate their input, and it's some things for me to consider and see if it will work for the future. Close to beating our little best, but we're not quite there, look. There's the difference. It's 2 cars length. My Ghost to the Citroen Ghost. Just one more lap. One more lap. Let's do it. One more. I really do enjoy this. I don't think anybody can blame me for probably trying one more. We did well at Brands Hatch today. It was a real good push there. We found some time. We got in the 47s, which was good, almost top 500, which is where we were with this a week ago. So if we're hitting top 500 4 days into every test, we're doing really well. On the way to beating this Ghost for sure. Losing time, just a fraction. See if we can get it steady and out the other side of this. That's me done. There's a suggestion, Wilkster. Qualify in the GT and then jump out of the GT4. Yeah. That's an interesting little suggestion, Wilkie. I'll take that on. And good evening, Seth. Sorry, I didn't say hello. My apologies. But yeah, genuinely 45841. That's an interesting little mix-up. We are going to have to try and do something a little different, and it's probably the right time for the discussion, but it's probably worth planting the seed if anybody wants to have a little think. We definitely have a difference in what is happening in the league now to what this group was set up for, and I guess you could call it development, progression, growth. The league is at a kind of position where it needs to become something more. It needs to be a bit more serious. But that's not what the group of guys were set up. We didn't set this up in the mind of having a league. We set it up as on the back of my channel as just a streaming thing, and we would have races on a Tuesday and Friday night. It's become something more than that, but it's not gone the whole way. So over the next couple of months, I really want to put my thought into the process of when I get back from moving house, as and when that happens, we're going to potentially go for a more serious league sort of process with prizes and entry and having to actually make an application to join. And we're going to try and remove the element of people being upset by having incidents. The 420 guys were suggesting today that really we need a bit of a race review, you know, and potentially moving a day. So leaving the Tuesday and Fridays maybe for the guys that they originally set the league up for, which, well, the Tuesday Friday race nights, which was to have a safe environment to race and enjoy. And I don't mean a safe because you're going to get beat up. I mean safe from rammers and crashers. So if I want to maintain that, because that's what the group was about, and it was about giving people who come through the license tests and watching all my videos to come online and have a race. That doesn't tend to happen much, but that was the intention. So if we can then move to maybe a more serious league night on a weekend that people could join in, and try and make it sponsored with an entry and with prizes, we could potentially expand a little bit. Try and grow from a single server to being multiple servers and having ranks, etc. Something I've always longed for is to be able to have tiered servers and have the right people racing in the right server where they find it competitive, and having promotions and demotions. So you run 6 weeks. If you get in the top 2 of the bottom league, you move up into the top 1, that kind of thing. So if I can get my head around that and how we're going to run multiple servers and get people involved, and if there's kind of a prize at the end, there's got to be something worth racing for. So whatever that could be, whether it be vouchers from a supplier, or I don't want to do cash and I don't want to do physical things. I'd rather give people the option. So like a 100 quid voucher for winning 50 for second or whatever, something like that. I don't know. That's just me talking off the top of my head. But if I can do a Saturday night and then move the time trial back to Sunday, that would really work, because it would also leave 420 to have their Sunday nights. So let's see what happens and see where we go. But that'll be it for tonight, folks. I hope I've not talked too much there and given you more ideas, but as it is, that's it from me. We'll see you on the next one. All the best, and thank you very much, all of you, the regulars, and all the new people that come in. So Wilkie, Scampy, everybody that's come in, thank you very much, appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, take care. And if I didn't mention there, it's not because I didn't want to, it's because I didn't want to mention everybody and spend 45 minutes. But thank you, Randy, Sethanon, Wilkie, Seb, Lee, Scampy. Who else is there? Let me scroll. Anybody that's mentioned and talked in the last half hour. Olive came in. Randy. Yes, you're all there. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night.